I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Thank you so much for joining us. It is the end of the week for many people. Yay! We survived.
We did.
The first week of April. Congratulations, everyone. Okay, maybe we're going to do some shopping this weekend.
Oh, I know what you've got planned.
Some shopping.
Someone got paid for the month.
Well, and if you go clothing shopping...
Clothes
shopping, thank you. For me, Cameron, I always had a problem because I was short. So always my pants had to be taken in. So it had to be cut.
Yes.
Or the sleeves were too long. So this was my primary thing. So I would go to the dry cleaners. But of course, my mother, who was a seamstress, I had no problems with that. She had her own sewing machine.
Wow.
And she would do all the alterations, even now.
Wow, you're so lucky.
I am lucky.
That is a service that...
It is something that I have taken for granted.
My
entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've kind of dedicated this month to her.
Aww.
The life of a seamstress. My mother used to make hanbok. Before we went to America, she had her own hanbok store in Jeonju. And so when she went to the States, she had that skill.
Yeah.
And so she worked as a seamstress.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, this word you've been using a lot, seamstress.
Yes.
S-E-A-M-S-T-R-E-S-S. So it's 재봉사.
Yeah.
But it's often, well, not often, used for women.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It is the word for a female sewer.
Yes.
I guess.
Right. And so, of course, she was very good at what she did. So she would do like patterns and she would make the first, like she was just, incredible with her hands. So she did, work with a company, but also at a dry cleaners, alterations, did all of that.
She was busy.
She was very busy. So, our first subtitle today is, could you take these in? So, could you take these in? It's an interesting expression.
Yes. So you could talk about carrying something inside.
Yes.
But here, to take something in when we talk about clothes is to make it shorter or to make it skinnier.
Right.
Slimmer.
That's right. So this is a very specific expression that is talking about, making something smaller, like making it thinner or shorter.
Yes.
The length of the pants or the sleeves. Okay, here's some other expressions. Pick up something. What is that?
To pick up something, in this case, means to learn something, to acquire something.
Yes. And then how about, do you mind?
So this is asking for permission in a polite way.
Okay, very good. So these are the expressions that we're going to discuss today. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue.
Hi, Theo. Are you here to pick up your pants? They're right here.
Do you mind if I try them on first? I've been running a lot lately and might have lost more weight.
Sure. The dressing room is over there.
Thanks. Oh boy, I was right. They're still too loose. Can you take them in a bit more?
Come here and let me mark them. I think I can fix them today, so can you pick them up tomorrow?
Thanks. And I'll try not to lose any more weight.
Please join us on page 26. You can find our power dialogue there. The life of a seamstress. Could you take these in? Let's begin. Mila says, hi, Theo. Are you here to pick up your pants? They're right here. Okay, so pick up your pants. Now, we know this phrasal verb pick up can be used in many different ways. But in this context, what does this mean?
We are talking about going to collect something. You have given these pants to the seamstress to do the work, and now you are going again to retrieve them.
That's right.
Yeah. So you can do this with dry cleaning, very similar.
Yeah.
Pick up your dry cleaning.
Yeah.
Maybe you go to school and you pick up your kids.
Yeah, you could do that too.
You left your kids in the morning.
Yeah.
And you go to pick them up in the evening.
Yeah. Or maybe you're going to pick up an order of food.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get the delivery.
Right.
Sometimes you get a little bit of a discount.
That's right.
If you go to the restaurant and pick it up.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So, pick up your pants. I'm here. Usually, how can I help you? Oh, I'm here to pick up an order. Or, I'm here to pick up my pants.
Yes.
Yeah. Very useful expressions. Okay. And Theo says what?
Do you mind if I try them on first? I've been running a lot lately and might have lost more weight.
Okay. So when you begin a sentence, do you mind if I do something? So in this case, try them on first. So you had your alterations, but then you want to try it on.
Yes.
Okay. But he says, do you mind? And what is that really asking?
Can I?
Yeah.
Is it okay if?
Yeah. But if you say, can I try them on first? It's a little, it's okay. It's not wrong.
Yeah, it's not rude. It's
But-
like a very neutral.
Yeah.
Right? Can I? It feels like maybe you're just saying it to a friend.
Could I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you mind is polite.
Yes.
Yeah? It's a little more careful sounding.
That's right.
Oh, do you mind if I do this?
Yeah. Do you mind if I sit here?
Yeah.
Right?
So it is polite. It is not formal. So you can still use this with your friends.
Sure.
When you want to make sure that you are being nice, right? Not too casual.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, to your friend, you could say, do you mind if I cancel
Yeah.
our lunch on Friday?
It's kind of being careful.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. That's right. So here, Theo wants to try on his pants. And Mila says, sure, the dressing room is over there. And what does Theo say?
Thanks. Oh boy, I was right. They're still too loose. Can you take them in a bit more?
Oh, okay. So these pants originally were too big.
Yes.
Okay. So he left them and he wanted them to be smaller, like around the waist or even maybe the side. But they're still too loose. Loose. If your pants or your skirt are too loose, what is the situation?
Here they are too big.
Yeah.
So he probably tried to put them on, but the waist was too big around.
Right.
And so they were falling.
Yeah.
Or, maybe not that much,
Right.
but they were going down lower than he probably wanted.
Yeah.
So they were too loose.
Too loose, and the opposite of that would be too tight.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you take them in a bit more? So, our expression, take something in.
So to take in, when we're talking about clothes and alterations, is about making them shorter or smaller. So here, maybe the length of the pants is fine, but the waist is too big around.
Yeah.
So you have to make that waist smaller, tighter.
I have a question, Cameron.
Yes.
Could you, now take in is to make it smaller. Take out?
You could say take out. You can also say let out.
Okay, so the opposite of take in would be let out or take out.
Yeah, I think personally I would
Let
say
out.
let out
Yeah.
more often.
Yeah, all right. And then Mila says, come here and let me mark them. I think I can fix them today so you can pick them up tomorrow.
Yes, so she's going to make her little lines. They have that special chalk
They do.
that you can write on
Yeah, my mom
clothes
had
with.
the yellow chalk.
Oh, it was yellow?
Yeah, it was yellow.
Yeah. Then Theo says, thanks, and I'll try not to lose any more weight.
Okay. Our power pattern today is I'll try not to.
Yes.
So, okay, well, it seems like I can understand what this means. I'll try not to. How often do we use this and where?
So this is like saying, this is my thought. This is what I'm going to attempt to do, but I can't make any promises. Right?
I'll try not to.
Yes. Theo is running, so he could lose some more weight.
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's no guarantee.
There's no guarantee, but he's not going to lose weight on purpose.
Yeah,
Right?
right. So if maybe you like to crack jokes and maybe your mom says, okay, try to behave, at the family dinner. And then you say, okay, I'll try not to crack jokes, but there's no guarantee.
Yeah.
I could.
I might not be thinking and say a joke.
Yeah, right.
On
I
accident.
can't completely promise you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
Hi, Theo. Are you here to pick up your pants? They're right here.
Do you mind if I try them on first? I've been running a lot lately and might have lost more weight.
Sure. The dressing room is over there.
Thanks. Oh boy, I was right. They're still too loose. Can you take them in a bit more?
Come here and let me mark them. I think I can fix them today, so can you pick them up tomorrow?
Thanks. And I'll try not to lose any more weight.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 28 and 29. Pick up something means to collect something or maybe to acquire, to get. Did you learn anything at the conference last week?
I picked up some useful tips from the coding workshop.
So you can pick up information.
Yes. So pick up here, it is collecting. It's almost like learning.
Yeah.
You know how you learn little facts along the way?
Right.
You're collecting those facts. You're picking them up and turning them into knowledge.
Yes, that's right. And isn't it true that, and I feel if you pick up some of the stuff, I feel there's not a lot of effort involved. It kind of feels like it's naturally you're in that situation and you're kind of exposed to it and you pick it up.
Yeah, it's like people who, I don't know, go to Mexico for a year and they pick up Spanish.
That's it. That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
They maybe didn't go to a class and really study Spanish.
That's right.
They just
But you pick it up.
Just kind of heard it and started using it.
Yeah, that's right. That's the beauty of language is that if you go to that place where they all speak Spanish or English, of course you're going to pick up a lot of English or Spanish. Okay. He picked up a salad and some bread at the grocery store. Yeah.
So here he bought it.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I hope he bought it. Usually most people, when they pick up something at the store, they are buying it.
Yeah.
But it is the feeling of maybe it was something you needed, but it was just something very quick.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Okay. And how about this expression, do you mind? We said it's a polite way to ask for or to get permission. Do you mind opening the window? It's getting warm in here.
I would, but the neighbor is smoking on his balcony.
Yeah. I feel like, could you open the window is okay, but maybe there are other people who don't want the window open. So I think it would be the perfect way to ask, do you mind opening the window?
Yeah, this expression, do you mind? The mind here is talking about, does the other person care? So the phrase itself, you're saying, I'm considering your opinion. I'm considering your feelings.
Right. Is it okay with you?
Yes, is it okay with you? If you just say, could you do this?
Yeah.
You're not actually asking their opinion.
Yeah, it's just whether they can or cannot.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is slightly more polite.
Good point. All right. Do you mind helping me move this table?
Yeah. Are you busy?
Yeah.
So?
Yeah.
Oh, you're laughing because if I said yes to do you mind, I'm basically saying I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it. And this is why it's always tricky, this question. Do you mind? And it's hard. It's always confusing, the answer.
Yes. So do you mind? If you want to say, okay, I will do it, you need to say no.
No, I don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I will help you.
Yes.
However, if you say yes, you're saying, yes, I do mind. I do not want to help you.
This is why it's confusing, because if you feel like you should say yes, like, yeah, it's okay, sure.
Yeah.
But actually, it should be no.
So often, to get around this problem, people will say, okay, I'll help you, or I'm sorry, I can't.
So you don't say, no, I don't mind, or yes, I mind. We don't say it. We don't answer that way.
Some people do. You can. But if you are confused, using okay and I'm sorry might be more clear.
All right. So do you mind opening the window? Sure. It's okay. We can open it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do it this way.
I'm sorry. I can't right now. My arms hurt.
Oh, okay. Or there's too much yellow dust.
I saw a bee.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the key phrase today regarding this alteration, clothing alterations, is to take something in. Okay? Means to make some clothing smaller or tighter.
Yes.
Okay. Because it's too big. The tailor took in my suit jacket to give it a more fitted look.
It looks great and really shows off your slim figure.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Emily took in her dress because it was too loose around the waist.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So anytime you need to get your clothes in a different shape, a different size.
Yeah.
Because, sometimes everything is prêt-à-porter, they say, right?
Oh,
prêt-à-porter,
yes.
meaning ready to wear.
Yes.
You just go to the store and buy it. It doesn't match your body exactly. So often you gotta take something in.
It's interesting. My mother would always tell me about, she would complain sometimes, people don't understand. You can't take this in that much. So they bring a size 10 and they want a size 8. And that's not possible. You have to really just tear everything apart and put it back together.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So you can, take in a little inch or 2 inches, but not a whole, waist.
Right. Yeah. If you're doing the length of the pants, that's very easy.
Very easy.
But anything around your waist or around your bust or around your stomach.
Yeah.
You basically change the whole garment.
Right, and that is very complicated.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, power pattern. I'll try not to, but I cannot promise you.
No promises.
All right. I'll try not to hit the ball too hard, but
I might.
I might.
By accident.
Uh-huh.
I'll try not to make too much noise.
But
I might drop something.
Yes,
sorry.
That's right. It's hard for me to keep quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Our power vocab today is the word loose, which means it's too big on you when it comes to clothes. Okay? And the opposite would be, it would be too tight. And do check out the definition on page 30. And what else should our listeners do?
Please go to Audio Hakdang, and for a small monthly fee, you can listen to so many great shows.
Yes, and you can listen to this Power English evening special again and again, however much you want. And remember, you can also hear us tonight on Evening Special at 6 p.m.
Yes, we'll see you there.
Okay, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow
Bye-bye.
or a little bit later.